Good, so welcome everyone to Zoom mobility session. It's going to be an active mobility session. That means we're going to still moving and we're going to have the same base as on a lot of strength and conditioning classes. That means we're going to work in blocks. I can show you my board, but my pen is running out, so it's not the clearest, but I'm just mainly want to show you the base of it. So we're going to have blocks. That means we're going to have 4 different blocks. Block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4. In each blocks, we're going to have 3 exercises. We're almost doing the same as last Friday. So if you've been here last Friday, you're going to know most of the exercises. So in the warm-up, which we don't really need warm-up, it's more like I want to go through the exercises, because once we start the routine, we're going to have 50 seconds work and 20 seconds rest. So I'm not going to have time to show you the exercises in between. Last week, I gave you more rest and I felt that you didn't feel as challenged, which is not the point that much today anyway. So you don't get sweaty, that's okay. But I still want you to keep you moving. So we're not going to have 30 seconds rest as last week. It's going to be only 20, okay? So we're going to have 3 exercises and we're going to go to 3 times. So if in the first round, if you're new to some of the exercise and you don't fully get it, you feel confused, that's okay. You're going to have 2 other rounds where you can practice it, okay? So once we focus on one block, only 3 exercises, then we're going to move to the other block so you don't get too overwhelmed about focusing on different things, especially there are a lot of things on you today. As I told you, but some new people came, I would recommend to be barefoot. If you're outside and you need to wear shoes, that's okay. But be careful with socks. I want to make sure that you're safe and your feet are not slippery. Sometimes you're going to be on the floor. Sometimes you're going to be on our knees. Please have some blanket, pillow, something around you if your surface is not that soft. Okay, so let's get started. Again, we're just gonna go through all the exercise we're doing today, and then we're gonna start for a time frame as well. So please stand up, and we're gonna start with the really well-known things by now, the crawl out. But with the crawl out, I want you to really focus on the spine curve as well. So one standing, feet and hip width apart, spread your toes, and from here, chin coming to the chest. Roll down, and I want you to really focus on the spine roll. Roll down, walk out. Then chest to the floor, let yourself down, push yourself up, and coming all the way back. And the same way you're rolling up, chin to the chest here at the end, and your head's coming up the last. And again, chin to the chest, going down, and rolling out. That's it. And coming back. Next time when you're coming up, if you want, you can raise your arms towards to the ceiling and go a little bit backwards with your head, with your upper body. It's just a nice stretch in your spine. Then you'll be going down all the way. That's it. Always find your own rhythm. Today is not about doing things fast. Do it just in your own rhythm. Again, reach up, have a nice morning stretch, and going back. That's it. Carry on. Nice. We're going to go through the same order as we're going to do the exercises. So you're going to have a better understanding of the routine as well. And in 3, 2, and 1. In your own time, finish the last repetition, reach high, and then come back to the middle. Now we're going to practice frog. That means feet going wide. And I want you to go down to a deep squat. The deepest you can by keeping the back straight. Then with your elbows, push your knees out. So elbows, pushing the knees out, hands together. If you don't see me, if you're in a gallery view and you don't see me, rather put me on the speaker screen. So make sure you see me big. And later on you can go back to gallery view. Make sure you see me. So bring your bum up to the ceiling and then down. In the meantime, you're pushing your knees out. So this is frog. It's a good hip mobility exercise, going up and down. Hands together, shoulders back. So don't let yourself falling forward. Yes, going up and down. Beautiful. And in 3, we're going to stay in the frog. 2, and 1. Stay down in the frog. Third exercise will be, you're going to walk out to that plank position. Then let your hips down, shoulders away from your ears. But you don't put your legs down, you're still in the air. Then walk back to that frog position. Here we go. And walk out again. Nice. Let your hips down, shoulders away from the ears. Going up and walking back. So that's gonna be our first block. These are the first 3 exercises. Nice. But if you forget them when we do them, that's okay. I'm always gonna come with you. And also we're gonna have 3 rounds. Nice. And in 3, 2, and 1. Slowly sit down on your bum. We're gonna go through the shin box, which lots of you done many times with me before. It's a really, really good hip exercise. Feet on the floor, knees looking towards to the ceiling, and try to keep your chest high and keep your back as straight as possible. And from here, we're gonna go side to side. You have a 90 degrees at both knees. This is shin box. And sorry, we're going to the other side. So moving side to side. Nice. I'm a little bit stiff in my hip, so I'm rounding my back a little bit in the middle, but our aim to keep it as straight as possible, so as our mobility is getting better, we can keep even a better posture. So this is gonna be the first exercise in the second block. Nice. And now just stay on one side, and we're gonna go up on our knees. Come up, squeeze your bum, hip hinge, come down, swap it over. That's it, going up. That's it. And again, from side to side, I'm just shuffling. So with this exercise, you might gonna need something under your knees. So feel free to put a blanket or something under it. If you carry on. If you have any knee problems and you can't do this exercise, feel free to stay with the previous one. Nice. And in 3, 2, and 1, we're coming back to starting position, and we build the third exercise a little bit more. So go to one side, doesn't matter which side. That's it. Come up to your knees. You can come with me. Okay? So everyone up on the knees. Now the back foot, it's coming just next to the, nice. So the back foot's coming next to the front knee. And from there, I'm just gonna move a little bit so you see me better. So one of my knee down, the other foot down. And from here, I come to a squat. Okay, try it. Here we go. And now we're going back to the same way. So it's a little bit complex, but we're gonna do it together. So the same knee was down, going back down. Okay, just gonna turn sideways. And from here, this foot coming behind where you've been. Yes, and you sit back. You see where we've been starting from. Now we're gonna do the other side. So go to the other side. Oops. You should do smooth. I just want to make sure I stay in the camera. That's it. Coming up, squeeze. Back foot coming in next to the front knee. But you stay down. Then you come into a squat. Yes. Nice one. Here we go. And the same way. The knee that was down, going back. Nice. And going back. I messed it up. That's it. No worries. I did it wrong. You hopefully did it right. Come back to the middle. We're doing one more time each side, and later we practice with the workout. So go to the opposite side, come up, nice. Back foot's coming to the front, nice. And you come into a squat, nice one. And from here, you go back down to your knee, the same knee as it was, and the other leg coming behind you, and you sit down. Let's do the other side one more time. Turn to the other side. Come onto your knees. Here we go. Your back foot's coming next to the right knee. And you come into a squat position. Here we go. And the same way. Put the knee down. Nice one. And back. And sit down. Great. So that's going to be the second block. And now slowly we're going to stand up. We never jump up. So please come onto your feet. Extend your legs. And slowly roll up. No rush. We're going to go through the third block exercises. First one is going to be Cossack squat. So the third block is going to be going to have a little bit more variety. We're not going to build exercise on each other. We're just going to work on different things. So I want you to bring your feet as wide as you can. Not as wide as you can, but go really wide, because we're going to do Cossack squat, which is really similar to a side lunge. So I want you to push your bum towards to one direction, and the opposite leg stays straight. You're on your heel, toes looking towards to the ceiling. Nice. Come back to the middle and swap it over. If your feet are too close to each other, it's going to be really hard to do it. So go far away and make sure that your feet are not slipping. Nice. You always lift your toes up, looking towards the ceiling. Keep the back straight. Going down. If you're holding knee and foot turning out a little bit, that's perfectly okay. But make sure the knee and the foot, the toes, always looking the same direction. Okay, so if they turn out a little bit, that's okay, but make sure both of them looking. And when you get it, you can go nice and smooth, side to side. Nice, Claudia. Good, Alessandra. And in 3, 2, and 1. Back to the middle. We're coming down to our knees. Here we go. And now, sit on your bum. Second exercise we will do. First, we're going to go to the lighter option, then a little bit more complex one. Your legs bent, one of your hands stays on the floor, other arm bend between your legs. We're going to do single arm bridges. Inhale for nothing. Exhale, go up and go a little bit backwards with it on. Come down. That's it. Then swap it over. So this is a little bit more simple option. If you don't have enough space to do the full option that I'm going to show you soon, feel free to come with this one. Nice. And in 3, 2, and 1. And now let's do the full option. Please come to all 4 positions. Knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders. If you don't know the exercise, you can watch the first repetition before you do. So from here, it's really important your knees coming off the floor, but I don't want to see you up here. You keep the legs bent, hips the same height as your shoulders. Right foot gonna come towards to the left, so your legs crossed. Then you're gonna twist, and you're coming back to the position we just practiced. And you're going up. Nice. And then coming down. The same way you draw back that leg, coming back to that all 4 position. Keep the bum low. Left leg coming towards to the right, coming up. Nice. Let's do 2 more. Nice. Coming back to the middle. And twist. Your hips looking towards to the ceiling. And back. One more time. Back. Exhale. And in 3, 2, and 1. We're back at the beginning. Now we're going to do the 4th round. Quickly, you know most of these exercises, they're much more simple. So please have your band, your towel, and as always, slowly roll up. Or first roll up, then you get the band. It's up on you. Just make sure you don't jump up. Always focus it. So the last block is going to be a little bit more shoulder mobility, but we're still going to work on your hip mobility as well. So a long bend or a long towel. Hold your equipment the widest place possible. If you're more mobile, you can keep them closer to each other, otherwise keep it wide. Extend your arms, shoulders down, belly in. Feet and hip width apart. And from here, we're going to go up just a little bit further back than your ears for now. Then we go down. Nice. When you go up, make sure you're not pushing your ribs forward. Keep your ribs closed, back straight. If you're more mobile and you feel okay, you can go all the way back. If you can't come back, let it go, come back to the front. Or the full option, you're going back and you're going forward. But I don't want to see you bending your arms. Keep them straight the whole time. Soften your knees. Yes. Engage your core. And in 3, 2, and 1. Come up to the top. Second exercise. Arms coming a little bit further back than your ears. Feet going wide. Toes can look forward or a little bit out. It's completely up on you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Let your shoulders down. Then we're going down to a deeper squat we can. Yes. And stand up. Squeeze your bum. Going down. As deep as you can. Look at that. Beautiful work, Tess. And Grace. That's it. Going down. Keep the arms extended. When I count back, we're going to stay in a squat. And we're going to do the third and the last exercise. And in 3, 2, and 1, everyone's staying down. Depending on your space in the room, you do a few steps forward. You can have just 4 steps forward in that position. I know it might not be comfortable. And backwards, little pulses. Nice, you don't need to rush. I want you to burn those legs and keep it deep. Nice. And in 3, 2, and slowly 1. Good. Put it to the side. Shake it off. Quick water. And we're going to start for time. So we went through all of the exercises. Nice. Ooh. I think I missed one. Yeah, I missed one. That's okay. We're going to do when we're there. Last time you did that really well. I forgot to show you one of the hip flexors ones, but now I just want to start to keep in time. And then I show you on the spot that one. Good. So the first one is going to be crawl out. So in the first block, you're doing crawl out. Then you're doing frogs. Then you walk out from frogs to a cobra. I'm going to be with you, so don't worry if you don't know what I meant under these exercises. Good. 10 seconds. Crawl out, everyone. 8. Feet in hip width apart. And we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Chin to the chest. Roll down. Walk out. Chest to the floor. And then come back. Crawl back to your feet. Roll up. If you want, reach up with your arms. Look a little bit backwards. And coming down. You don't have to add the arms on the end. It's just your choice. But always focus on that roll up and roll down. Carry on, I just need a tissue. Nice. Go, go, go. I'm back for you. Make sure, please, you have some nice music in the meantime, okay? As I said in my email, it's going to be much more enjoyable. I sent you a nice list. Nice. And on. Here we go. You got 5 seconds. We're going to frog. Everyone down. 2 and 1. Let's go. Up and down. And back. Nice. Here we go. Don't worry if you're new to frogs. Practice it. That's why we're here. We have more rounds left. 35 seconds. Go. And back. Go as high as you can. Keep your elbows always contact with your knees, the inside of your knees. That's it. Going up. 20 seconds. You might gonna feel burn in your legs. Try to deal with it. Or if you really feel the burn, shake it off. You got only 8 seconds. Nice. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, shake it off. We're going to frog to cobra. So everyone down in the deep squat. And let's go. Walk out. Let your hips to the floor. Shoulders away from your ears. Nice. And then walk back to the frog. Nice. I remember now, in my mind, at the beginning I set up 20 seconds rest for you. Then I realized our class is not enough for that. So I put it down to 10 seconds. If you feel that your rest time is much shorter, you feel it right. So it's 10 seconds, not 20. Good. I want you to challenge yourself a little bit as well. Going back and forth. Nice. 12 seconds. Again, you don't need to do fast, but keep it continuous. Shoulders away. Good. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Crawl out in 7. We're going to the second round. Whew, feel it in my legs. And let's go. Chin to the chest. Walk out. Chest to the floor. Come up. So reduce your rest time compared to last week because I wanted you to feel the challenge, not just in your mobility, but a little bit in your strength, in your cardio system as well. Nice, but again, it's not about going fast. Find your own pace with your own music and do it. Nice. and back. Roll up and down. Focus on the spine work. There we go. Nice. If you want, you can stay longer there. 3, 2, and 1. Frogs. Feet wide. 5. We're gonna go deep in the squat. 2, and 1. Let's go. Really important with the frogs that your heels on the floor. So I don't want to see you up on your toes like this. Okay, that's not maintainable for too long, and also it's not good for your knees. So it's not a bar class. We're going down, full feet on the ground. Push your knees out the whole time. Feel that you're opening your hips, your inner thighs. Nice. Going up and down. And back. Let me see you. If it burns, let it burn. That's a little challenge. Never killed anyone. Good, Paula. Nice, Erika. Good hint. Nice mobility hint. Carry on. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Come up, shake it off. We're going from frog to, let's say, cobra. Let's go down. Walk out. That's it. Hands under the shoulders. And have a nice stretch in the spine. Then walk back. If you want to stay longer in that position, do that. If it feels right for your back to stay there, stay longer if you want. But let your shoulders down. Push yourself away from the floor. Nice. And back. Straighten the back. Shoulders backwards. Yes, nice, Bradley. 20 seconds. 18. Good. And we're almost done with the second round. We're going to have one more round from this block. Then you're going to have a little rest. Okay, 5. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Crawl out. Roll up. Feet and hips width apart. 3, 2, and 1. Chin to the chest. Walk out. Chest to the floor. Push it up. Walk back. I need to bend my legs when I'm going up and down because my hamstrings are really tight. But if you can do with straight legs, that's even better. So just because I'm bending the legs, so I'm going up and down, that doesn't mean you have to do as well. Just do what feels right for your body, okay? Let's go. And reach high. And back. Nice. Anytime your hip flexor or any part of your body getting tight a little bit, have you rest. Just as on the strength class, listen to your body. Nice. Frogs, everyone. 5, getting down. Push your knees out. And we're moving up and down. A little bit of Z movement. Animal inspired movement, they say. Good. And back. The more you do them, the better you become with that. Nice. 30 seconds. Up. If it's really burning, slow down. Gabrielle, I just need a sip of water. I was talking too much. But we're still going. Let's go. 13 seconds. Keep your feet wide. Keep your heels on the ground. Push your knees out. Push your shoulders back. And down. Roll up. Shake off your legs. And frog to cobra. Deep. Walk out. Feet staying wide. Let your hips down. Have a nice arch. Coming back. That's it. Now walk out. Breathe. Make sure you're not bringing the shoulders to the ears. I want you to really push yourself away from the floor so the arms going down, neck going high together with the head. Yes. 20 seconds. Go. 13. You might gonna feel that you're able to go a little bit deeper than in the beginning of the session. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Great work, team. Quick water, and we're going to the next round. Okay, so until you have some water, just pay attention. Second round, just to have a little rest for the wrist, we're gonna do shin box. So we're doing side to side. Then exercise number 2, we're gonna come up. Exercise number 3, we're gonna come to a squat. If you don't want to do a squat, you can just come here and then come back, okay? So you feel it's a little bit too much for today, just stop earlier if you want to, okay? So let's see. It's gonna be less movement in the first round, so you can have a little rest as well. So everyone's sitting down on the floor, feet on the floor, knees looking up. 6, arms free. 3, 2, and 1. Side to side. That's it. And back. Again, if you want to stay for longer, stay longer. If it feels nice for you to stay in a flow and keep it smooth, do that. I'm shuffling forward with the exercise. You need to come back so you're able to see me. Carry on. 25 seconds. That's it. If you have tight hip flexors or tight hip or both, usually they come together. You might gonna feel after a while you're tired in this area. Have your rest, okay? 10 seconds. I'll move forward again. 6. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. From here, with the next one, we're gonna go up to our knees. 5, 3, 2, and 1. One side. Come up, down. Swap it over. Come up. Squeeze your bum on the top. So the same way as you do a kettlebell swing or a hip bridge, you're pushing your bum forward. Let me see it. Still focus on your posture, shoulders down, chest high, belly in. Yes, there as well. Good, nice one. So make sure, that's it. The feet are lazy, you don't do anything with the feet, you're just coming up to your knees. Nice one, Alessandra, good job. Nice, Laura. Going side to side. Let's go, 10 seconds. And back, swap it. Nice, 5. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. And the last one is when we go into a squat. You're only going to do a few reps, so focus on it. 3, 2, and 1. Go one side, come up to your knees. Your back foot's coming in next to the front knee. Then the other foot's coming up. So you're in a squat. Then put the same knee down. Then bring the leg behind it. Yes. If you know the exercise, you can do smooth. I'm just doing slowly if someone wants to come with me. So swap your legs. Come up to your knees. Nice. The back leg, back foot's coming next to the front knee. Then the other foot's coming up. You're in a squat. Yes. And from here, you're going down. Same knee going down. Front leg coming back to the back part. And sit down. And carry on. Don't worry if you don't do too many reps. We have more rounds to go. And down. And back. This is much easier when you let it go and don't focus. 5. We're going back to the first one. 3, 2, and 1. Side to side only. That's it. So when I teach, especially the last exercise, if I talk, it's much harder for me as well to do it the right way. Just trying to let it go, and your body, your mind will do it the best way. You just always try to reverse the steps, then we're done. Nice. 25 seconds. Nice. That's it. If tomorrow your hip flexors, even some muscles gonna be sore in your lower body, that's gonna be okay. That's normal. 10 seconds. Because we're challenging your body different ways than in a strength conditioning class. 5, 3, 2, and 1. With the next one, we're coming up on our knees. If your knee's hurting, come back to the previous one. Carry on. Going one side, come up to your knees. Now carry on with this one, swap it over. If you have any knee problems and you can't go up, again, you just simply carry on the first exercise, or you can have a little extra one. So if you don't want to come up to your knees, stay in a position for a sec and try to lift your back foot up. So this is for people who have knee problems. So you can just stay in the shin box position, lift your back foot up, then release, go to the other side. We're still activating the glutes with this exercise. Lift your foot up, flex your foot. Nice. So or you come up to your knees or you lift your back foot up. Yes, nice one, Grace. Good test. Nice, Laura. And up. Squeeze your bum on the top. 3, 2, and 1. Third one is the squat. I'm going to try to not talk too much during. Try to focus and you're going to do it better by yourself. Let's go. One side. And up. And just focus on it. Keep the back straight. Hup. And the other side. There we go. Squat. Keep it deep. Work the muscles in your legs. Nice. Oops, I messed it up. Hup. Let's go. If sometimes you make it wrong, just carry on. And the next rep, it's gonna be better. Nice. And back. 15 seconds. Let's go. Hup. Hup. Nice. And down. 7. Up. That's it. And down. Great work. One more round. 6. Just side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Here, if you want a little bit of an IT bench stretch, when we go on one side, you can lean forward and then you can come up. And you swap it over, lean forward, feel the outer tight. It's just an extra. Go for, yes, and swap. You're gonna feel your bum, your outer tights, your IT band stretching a little bit. Good. Yes. 15 seconds. And back. Nice. 6 seconds. And 2. And 1. And the next one, we're going to come up to our knees, or just do any of the previous options we did. Here we go. And let's go. From one side, squeeze. So I want you to really push your hip forward and back. Squeeze your bum. Always stay a little bit. Feel that your muscles working. Brace your tummy. And down. And up. Squeeze. That's it, Claudia. Good work. Let me see some other people from the other side. Slight. That's it, Nadia. Beautiful. Nice, Deborah. Good, Shruti. And Christiana. Yes, looking good. Again, take care of your knees. Don't do it if your surface is really hard. That's it. 8. 5. Let's go. And 1. Last time, the third exercise, little coordination. And 3, 2, and 1. One side. Come up to your knees first, then step by step. It's not a rush. Always hold a little bit that squat position. Then step by step, come back. Sit down. So you're not rushing it. It's all about the movement today. Focus on it. Back. Yes. 25 seconds. Let's go. Hup. Hup. Back straight. Nice. Really soon you're going to have a rest. So stay with me. Only 10 seconds. Hup. There you go. 5. 3, 2, and 1. Great work, we finished with the second block. Quick water, just gonna need a tissue quickly. So in the warm-up, I forgot to show you the middle exercise, but now I'm just gonna go through quickly. So the first exercise will be Cossack squat, going one side to another. Make sure the feet really wide, okay? Second exercise, I'm just gonna show you now. Last week, you really surprised me the best way possible because you did so great this exercise. So you're gonna go from beast to spider monkey. That means you're gonna go to a plank. From there, you're gonna push your bum backward. So this is the loaded beast. And as you come forward, you're gonna bring one of your foot outside of the hands. Then you go back to the beast and come forward. And the third exercise was the single arm bridge. Okay, so let's get started. Everyone, feet going wide. You got 10 seconds. 8, 5, feet can look slightly outside if you want to. And we go. Go one side. If you started and you feel your feet are too close or too wide, change it. Find your position. If you want to stop for a second in the middle, that's okay. If you like to keep it smooth, do that. I like to kind of seesaw from one side to another, but also my legs getting much more tired, much quicker if I keep it a little bit faster. So it's up on you when you want to slow down. You're gonna feel a nice stretch in your inner thighs. Also be focused a lot on your hips and strengthening your glutes as well. And your IT band, your outer thighs. 5, 3, 2, and on. Second one, everyone on the knees and hands, beast. So plank position, and push your bum backwards, bend the legs, then come forward. A little power, yes, nice Claudia. Go back, add a leg. And you can hold for longer the position if it feels right. It's a nice stretch for your hip flexors. Go back. So you're not pushing the bum up, you're pushing it backwards. If you're getting really tired with it, you can do the knee version. So you can put your knees down, and then you go back, come forward, and go back. So you can keep your knees down if you want to. Great. Or other option, legs in the air. Let me see this one. With this one as well, it's really important your full foot stays on the floor. So don't push your knee forward. Yes, done. Single arm bridge, all 4 position. Knees off the ground, keep your bum down. Right leg going towards to the left. Have a big twist, and you're pushing up. And back a little bit, down. And carry on. If you find this a little bit too much for today, or just simply don't have the space for it, stand on your bum and just simply swapping your arms between the repetitions. And down. Let's go. My hip-runs keep coming up. Down. That's it. Nice. But I would recommend at some point start to do the full option. Nice. Little core stability. Nice. And in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly come up. Always rolling up. Never jumping. Cossacks. Side to side. Oops. Lose your balance sometimes. That's okay. Nice. Side to side. Don't worry if you can't go too deep. At the beginning when I started to practice exercise, it was new to me, obviously, when I started, and I wasn't able to go deeper than that. But you need to practice it. You need to stretch out a little bit the inner thighs, your hamstrings, and mobilizing your hips. So don't worry if you're not going too deep just yet. Most important, to keep your holding heel down. So no pressure on your knees. You got 10 seconds. Let me see. Nice one. Nice, Christiana. Good, Alessandra. Good. Great, everyone. And on. Beast. So, or you're gonna be in a plank position, or you can keep your knees down. Okay. Push your bum back. Load it. Little power on the front. Push it back. Nice. That's it. Carry on. I want to see this time. If you're watching it online, imagine I'm watching you. Good. Nice one. Try to bring the foot all the way next to your hand, okay? Don't stop halfway down. Try to bring it next to your hand. Okay? Or really close to next to your hand. Don't stop between the hand and the foot. Okay? That's it. And keep the heel down, everyone. I don't see all of your feet, but I want to see you not pushing the knees forward. Yes. 6. Carry on. 5, 3, 2, and 1. And the hip bridges. 8 seconds. All 4 position. And 1. Belly in. Knees off the floor. But really important, you're not pushing your butt up. Keep it down 90 degrees at your knees. And from there, step, reach up and a little bit backwards. It's a beautiful stretch for your whole upper body. Nice for the abs, for the obliques, your laterals, for the side of your upper body. And it's a good mobility and stretch for your shoulders. Nice, going up. And down. Yep. And down. You got 12 seconds. And back. I've learned I'm never gonna use a hairband anymore. Oh. 5, 3, 2, and 1. One more round. Cossack squats. Be careful how you're rolling up. Feet going wide. I know it's a short time to reset. Join us when you're ready, okay? Never rush it, because you can hurt yourself. If you're not ready yet, take your time, yeah? Going side to side. And back. Here we go. Keep it smooth. And I want to see your heel and your toes pointing up every time you're going down. Bradley, go a little bit wider with your feet if you have space, or go sideways if you don't have space this way. Okay? It's gonna be much easier if you bring it wide. 15 seconds. Alessandra, go a little bit wider as well. You're gonna feel it better. Yes. Go. 8. Side to side. 4, 3, 2, and on. Beast to spider. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Remember, if your wrist, knees, anything getting tired, feel free to keep your knees down and then sit to a child pose. Then come forward. It's still gonna stretch your hip and your hip flexor. So it's a good alternative if you don't want to do the beast. If you're going crazy, do the beast, the loaded beast. Nice. 25 seconds. Really good spider monkeys. Yes, so the spider monkeys mean your foot is next to your hand, outside of your hand. Has so many names, but here we're calling spider monkey. And the beast is when you're going backwards, just to know what you're doing. I like if you know that. 7, 3, 2, and 1. And the single arm bridges, or all 4 position, or a simple version on your bum. You decide. Let's go. If you want, you can go back to all 4. And from there. So it's up on you which one you're doing. I would recommend to, if you have space, to practice the full one. Nice, Laura. Let me see it. 30 seconds. So you're gonna have a rest. And also we're done with most of the class already. Nice one. Good. And we can go a little bit higher and more further back. Yes. Nice, like you're opening your heart. Yes, Hin. Nice, Christian. Good, Deborah. You got 12 seconds. Sorry about the creaking as always. and done. Perfect. Quick water. I'm going to drink some as well. And we're going to our last block, which is going to be the band work. If you remember, the shoulder mobility. So you need your band or you need a long towel. Good. Never jump up. Always come onto your feet first. And slowly in your own time, roll up. Okay? So the first exercise is going to be the bend, going forward and backwards. Second exercise, we're going to stay up with the bend. We're going to go to squats, not too fast though. And the third one is going to be the dog walk. So we're going to stay down in a squat and we're walking back and forth. It's not about how many steps you're doing, it's how you're doing that. So you can do just 2 steps with each leg, 4 together, forward and 4 backwards. If you do it right, you're going to feel that 4 steps as well. If you have more space, you can have 6, 8, whatever you like. Okay, but you need to come backwards as well. So, the first exercise give you a little rest. So we're going to start 10. Get your band, hands wide. 6, make sure you're ready. Arms extended, feet and hip width apart. And go. If you're ready, you can go further back. I always recommend to do the first 2-3 sessions just halfway. And when you're ready, because we're always careful with our body. Nice. Remember, if you can go back all the way, but you don't feel right coming back to the front, if it's uncomfortable, let it go. Start from the front, okay? Never do anything that doesn't feel right. I want to see the tension in the band, in your towel the whole time. So it's not going slack, ever. Okay, always keep it tight. Nice, back and forth. Nice. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and on. Now we're gonna go up with the arms, a little bit further back than the ears, head going a little bit forward, feet wide, and we squat. If you want, you can have your feet looking out a little bit. Again, make sure the knees looking the same direction as your toes. Go down, hold a little bit, and back. Nice. The better your hip mobility becomes, the less you're gonna lean forward. So I'm leaning quite forward. The optional would be, not optional, or the ideal would be to keep your chest as high as you can. So if your hip mobility is better than mine, you're gonna be able to do that. If you're leaning forward, that's okay. Every time you do, you're gonna be able to bring your chest higher and higher. Go down, hold a little bit, make sure your back is straight, your lower back as well. 6, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. And we're gonna walk, so shake off your arms. We're going back. Deep in a squat, everyone. Everyone down, and we walk. Little pull, 6. So you go up, sit back, up, and now backwards. It's challenging. Carry on. That's it. Small steps. When you're ready, come forward. Let's see it. 30 seconds. Good one. Let's go deep. Nice, Nadia. There, yeah, Shruti. Perfect. Everyone make sure the heel is down as well. Don't rush, Erika. Stay low. Nice. You got 15 seconds. And step a little bit slower. Okay? Nice hint. Good work. Keep the knees out. Don't let the knees falling in. Yes. You can get sweaty from a mobility session as well. Yes. Nice one. We're going back to a little rest. Shoulder mobility. 5. Soft knees. Straight arms. And we go back and forth. Obviously, because we done one round already. If you feel okay, you can go straight to a full circle. If your shoulder is getting tired, please do a shorter range of motion. Soften your knees. Good. 25 seconds. Look straight forward. I'm just looking sideways so you see me better what I'm doing. Nice. 15 seconds. This is your rest compared to the other 2 1. 9 seconds. 5. Squeeze your tummy in. And down. Shake it off. We're going to the position now. So we start in time. Feet wide. Go down. So don't set up when you hear the bell. Make sure you do the setup before so you can start just in time. Nice. Go down. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. And I want to see that hip hinge. Okay? So you're not just coming up. Every time you come up, I want you to push your hip forward. Going down. Feel the stretch, the work in your legs. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Focus on having both arms roughly the same far back. So don't have one of them too far back and the other not. Try to really make sure they're equal. 6 seconds. Going down. 3, 2, and good. Shake it off and get ready straight away. Up, feet wide. We're going down and walk. If your neck, shoulders really hurting, you can let your arms down and just do the legs one. The best would be if you could do the arm part as well. But if that's really put tension on your neck and your shoulders, first of all, try to bring your shoulders down. But if it still doesn't work, just do with the legs, okay? Just do the walk. Nice. And back. Still small steps and always stay a little bit in that step. Good. 15 seconds. That's it. Good. Nice, Paula. Go a little bit deeper, Paula. You have better mobility than that. Yes, that's it. Good work. Everyone wants to be like Christiana. Good work. And shake off your legs. Last round, team. Last round. Feel that burn. Whoa, I got mixed up. Oh, let's go. If you're ready. All the way back. Slowly. There's no point to rush this one. Especially if you want to feel it, you slow down. Yes. So slow down, you're going to feel even more. When you're coming back to the front as well, always slow it down. So you're really going to feel you opening your chest. You're working on your posture, bringing your shoulders back, squeezing your back muscles. That's it. 15 seconds. Close your ribs. Brace your tummy. 10 seconds. 6, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Shake it off. Get ready. Up. Feet going wide. And we're going deep. Nice. And up. That's it. Keep the back straight. Again, if you're really mobile, sorry, like Christiana, and you can keep your feet closer, do that, okay? I have a tighter hip, and most of us in the team have a little bit tight hip, so bring your feet wider, keep your heel down. Always stay a little bit in the bottom, so don't just think about this as a squat exercise, it's more for your mobility, so try to stay longer on the way down. And focus on what you're doing. Try to really feel. Don't just listen to my instructions. Really nice. Bradley, you've been able to come much deeper than the first round. Really good. Nice work. And down. Nice, Claudia, as well. And probably our favorite is the duck walk. Coming up. Feet wide. Going down. If your neck is hurting when you're looking up, look a little bit down for now. Later on, your neck will get used to it as well, and we're going to talk about another session, but I don't want to go too much in details. So look on a way that your neckline following the line of the spine, so you don't put extra pressure on your neck. If you find to look straight forward, do that, because if you're ever going to do Olympic weightlifting, you need to look forward, but otherwise, just take care of your neck. Nice one. That's it. You only got 15 seconds. Remember, if you don't like to have your arms up, Are you getting tired? Just do the legs. 6. Let's go. Up. 3, 2, and 1. Great work, everyone. We're done with the blocks. 1 second. Quick drink. Quick drink, team. I'm just checking the time. You're perfectly okay with the time. Don't worry, we're not doing plank today. We're just gonna do a little bit of spine work as well, a little rotation, because we didn't have that in the program. So quick water, and we're doing something slow for your spine, and we're doing something for your feet and your hip flexors, okay? Good. So it's gonna be really simple. You might have done it before. You're gonna be in awful position. For now, just have a look. Keep the back straight, belly in. So I don't want to see overarching or rounding. Try to find the position in the middle. Then one hand staying down, the other one coming up. Reach up with extended arms or bent arms. And we're going out and in. Okay? Thread the needle. Great. So everyone coming down to awful position. Great. Just setting the timer for myself to know, just do the same as each round. So everyone awful position, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and we're gonna start. So one of your hand down, the other one up here, next to your head, and you're trying to bring your elbow under the holding arm. Then you're going up, looking as high as you can towards to the ceiling. In and up. Try to do it without moving your hip too much. Carry on. I'm just going to change direction so you see me better. So the elbow going under the arm. That's it. We got 15 seconds, and we're simply going to change it over. Just a little work for your spine. Nice. 8 seconds. Keep the belly in. Knees under your hips. 3, 2, and 1. Swap it over. 8 seconds. So again, it's really important to focus on the posture. Keep it straight and up. Going up. And now focus on finding the difference between the two sides. So try to think about which side you've been able to go higher and then down, and which side you felt a little bit more restrained. Okay, so you will see how your body is moving. The one side you might feel better with that rotation in your spine, the other side you might feel it challenging. If your wrist is tired, you can make a fist and put your knuckles on the floor instead. Okay, don't hurt your wrist. And nice. And back. Breathe. 7 seconds. Keep the belly in, core stability, and perfect work. And from here, just a little work on your feet. So roll up, just stop the timer, roll up slowly. And I said in my email that you might need a pen, but if you don't have a pen or pencil, feel free. I have a really ugly chair, but that's what I can bring close to you. The other one behind the computer. So I'm thinking, can you see me here? I'm gonna come a little bit closer. So please find a chair, sofa, anything, and just have a sit, okay? So I always say that have a sofa or something around you. Good. If I don't see your feet the whole time, that's kind of, it's hard to adjust the camera to see all of your body at the same time. You will need one or more pencils, pens, whatever you have at home, or a towel. And we're gonna work a little bit on your feet. You're not gonna see as much in the camera what's happening. We try. But what we're gonna work on the arch of your feet, and also we're gonna work a little bit on your hip flexor, because as soon as we do the exercise, you might gonna feel tension in your hip as well. We're gonna do some rotation. So we're gonna start with the left leg for you. I'm doing right leg, you're doing left leg. Okay, so we're mirroring each other. Have the pen or the towel on the floor, and with your toes, try to pick up the pen, open your hip and put it down out here. If you have only one pen or one towel, this one can come back, or if you have more, come to the next one. Okay, pick it up and have a big rotation. Try to keep the back straight in the meantime. So again, if you have one pen, you're just going in and out, always picking up. Or if you have more, you put out on the side. I have 4 pens, so we're going to work with 4. So 4 bringing out, and really soon we're going to bring it back. Oh, yes. So pick it up and on the side. If you have all of the pens on the side, now it's time to bring it back. If you have just one pen, just carry on moving one side to the other. Last time someone was doing with a thin resistance band, anything basically that you can grip with your toes, something small and thin, okay? But I want to see that hip opening. Shoulders back, belly in. Oh, my pants are on the rug. It's much harder to pick it up from the rug than from the floor. I'm struggling. Okay, don't do on the rug. It's not in a fluffy one like mine. On the floor it was easy to pick up, but because the pen, okay, I need to work with the one that is here. Great. Just doing a few more seconds and we're gonna stop. There we go. And in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I failed to bring them back, not all of them, because of the rug. So try to have on a smooth surface. And now we're doing the same thing on the other leg. So you see, it's really simple. And we're doing the same thing. So swap legs, keep the back straight, close your ribs, and try to pick it up. I'm trying to not put them on the rug. If you have like a really flat rug, it's gonna work, but my one is really fluffy. Here you go. Also, you're gonna see that you're better on one foot than on the other one. So open it fully, try to do a 90 degrees, and coming back. So you're gonna feel the hip flexor working. Sorry about the creaking chair, everything is creaking here. Nice. Gabrielle, I just want to have a look at it, at your posture. Okay, and try to do this exercise. We're not spending too much time here with it. Oh, nice, Claudia. But try to do it. Nice, good one, Claudia. I see your feet from close up, so I can see. Nice, Bradley. Good. Oh, I love, Paula, that you're sitting on a stability ball. So yeah, next time if anyone has stability ball, feel free to sit on it. It's more challenging your core. And you're going to feel that you really need to engage muscles in your feet. So the bottom of your feet, your soles. That's it. You not really work on that muscle. We think that it's not important, but you put your whole body weight every time you're walking, you're standing on it. So you need to care more about your feet. Nice. And in 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna let it go. Just want you to lift both of your legs up a little bit, just a little bit. Release the tension. If you want, you can give a little massage to your hip flexors. Nice. That's it. And in 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. You can put the chair on the side. Great work. And now we're just going to do one more stretch for the shoulders, what we're always doing. So please have your band on your long towel, or you might don't need anything. You can be on your knees, you can sit with folded legs, you can stand, whatever you like. If you know the stretch, you don't have to wait for the whole intro, you can start. Otherwise, come with me step by step. So you hold the band upside down, bring it behind your body, arms bent. Yes. And from here with the other hand, just hold on to it, okay? And stay there. Good. And stay there. I'm just going to put the noise down a little bit. Stay there. Good. So we're going to hold it there for 2 minutes. Okay? Just keep checking the timer, but every one of you staying in a position. Good. Really soon I will tell you that we're halfway down. When we're halfway down, I want you to try to bring your hands a little bit closer to each other. You might going to feel that you can do that. You might going to feel that it's too much for your shoulders, and that's okay. But try it. If you feel that you're getting too much stretch, too much going on in your shoulders, just bring your hands further away from each other, but don't come out from the position. Okay. So now we're halfway down. I want you to try to bring your hands closer to each other. Okay? You might going to be able to do that, might not, but that's okay. Try to practice this stretch as often as possible, okay? 45 seconds. Good. You might gonna feel a nice stretch in your triceps, in the top arm. Also, it's lengthening your laterals. And it's stretching the opposite shoulder. If you feel really uncomfortable, really painful in the shoulder, or even a little pain, so you should not feel pain. If you feel stretch, that's okay. If you feel pain, bring your hands further away from each other. Release a little bit. You only got 20 seconds. Breathe. Keep your core strong. That's it. If you want, you can come to your knees. Sorry, whatever feels right. 8 seconds. And we're gonna swap. 3, 2, and 1. Now, slowly bring your bottom hand down. Shake it out. If it's really tight, you can give a little massage to it. Okay, and then we do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so let's come up. Again, 2 minutes on this side. Bring it up. Again, when we're doing single arm, single leg exercises, you're gonna feel what's the imbalances, the differences in the two sides of your body, so you can work on it. So don't just do things, really pay attention of how your body working with it. If you feel that your hands can go closer on this side, you have greater mobility and flexibility on this side, so you need to work a little bit on the other side. Or other way around. If you feel like me, this side, I can't even bring my hands as close as on the other side, so I know that I have more going on in the shoulder, so I need to work more on that. Pay attention more to that part of my body. Okay, we're halfway down. Try to bring your hands closer to each other. We got 1 minute and we're done for today. Good. I would love to do like a deep stretching, but we don't have time for that. But if you want at home, you can just go to, let's say, a pigeon stretch and stay there with your timer for like 3 minutes. Go to a child pose, time it, so stay a little bit longer in the position. It's going to be really beneficial to open up your body, lengthen the tissues, the fascia, the little layer between the skin and the muscle. If you go into deeper stretch, like what we're doing now, for longer time, it's going to have great benefits for your body. 12 seconds. Or try yin yoga. That's a good option as well. It's really similar to that. So on YouTube, if you find a good yin yoga session, try it out. Okay, we got 10 seconds. Try to bring the hands closer if you can. If you can't, that's okay. If you can, try to bring it. If not, don't force it. We're not forcing anything. We're just trying out. Okay, and done. Bring your bottom hand down. Shake it out. That's it. Massage a little bit your shoulders. Good work, team. Let me quickly take a photo of you and then you're free to go. Okay, let me just move a little bit things here. Good, so come close. I think we have only 2 pages, but let me quickly do that photo. Okay, Claudia, yes. 3, 2, 1. Good, and another round, I think. Yes, here we go. 3, 2, smile. Great work, team. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully I see some of you tomorrow. Otherwise, hopefully next week. Okay, if you have questions, feel free to stay here. Love you all and have a good weekend if we don't see each other. Okay, bye bye.